AfterBuzz with your host, Brandon Coates.
Hi, everybody!
Hi, Brandon.
All right, so we have a very special AfterBuzz today, hence the reason we have a jam-packed studio. First, I would like to introduce our studio audience. What's your name? What are you doing here?
Nico, and I just found the door.
What's your name? What are you doing here?
I'm Bianca, and they handed me this, so I think I'm keeping score.
And then we have our contestants for the ultimate Beatles trivia challenge. Introducing first, the man, Buzz Adams.
Hello.
Wow.
Very confident. Is he the man as in like you're the man, or is he just I couldn't think of anything other than he's a
That's
man?
why there was a pause. I couldn't think of anything.
Gotcha.
And then next, if you listen to the morning show and right around the 9 o'clock hour Mountain Time, if you hear a rumble while we're on the air, chances are it's Mr. Glenn Garza, aka WG, driving by in his motorcycle. So the way this all came about was it was the anniversary of Sgt. Pepper a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks ago.
Couple weeks.
And so Buzz has claimed that he's the biggest Beatles fan here in the building. Glenn is the biggest Beatles fan in the building, according to him. So we decided what's a better way to do it than here on the AfterBuzz and have them battle it out in trivia. So here's where we're going to break it down. I've got 3 different categories for the trivia. The first section that we'll be doing is who sings the main melody. I'm going to name a song, and then they have to name who sings the main melody. And it's not a buzz in. You don't get to steal or anything like that. It's you get one question, you get it right, or you get it wrong. And I'm letting you right now, I did not make the trivia questions. So if there's any question as to whether or not the answer is correct, not my problem. I didn't do it. The next one after who sings the main melody is can you name the song by the opening lyric? So I will say the opening lyric to a song. You have to guess what the song is. And then finally we do have just random trivia. We're going to go until we find a definitive winner of who is the biggest Beatles fan, at least in this building.
Should we say that like all at once? Like, who
is the biggest Beatles fan?
At least in this building.
And by the way, so we do have a couple of items that they've each ponied up as kind of a prize. So the loser has to give the winner their item. And first, WG has, what do you have?
Let's see.
A genuine ticket from a Beatles concert.
What's the year, what's the date? Location, maybe?
It cost a whole $3.25
Wow.
to see the boys back
Wow.
in August of 1965.
Where was that concert?
Shea Stadium.
I don't think it says. Oh yeah, Shea Stadium.
It is Shea Stadium. Holy crap!
It's funny that Nico brought that up because
Stadium.
the first question that Nico had for Glenn was, did you go to that show?
What year was it?
1965.
And what year were you born in, Glenny?
In a previous life, perhaps I may have
I
been,
didn't know how you got the
I was
ticket.
probably the guy that cleaned the toilets out or something.
And then Mr. Buzzley Adams, what is your item?
I have my LP copy of Abbey Road. It has been signed by Lennon, McCartney, Harrison, and Starr. The only catch is it's Stella McCartney, Danny Harrison, Julian Lennon, and Ringo. I actually got Ringo's signature. So
You
I've
got
got
1 out of 3.
I got 1 out of 3, and then the others are like the Offspring, the Beatles spawn.
Not the Offspring, the band.
No, the Offspring of the Beatles.
It's not Dexter or
Different
anything like that from the
No,
Noodles.
but this is a prized possession of mine, and I don't intend to lose it. But I would love to have that ticket.
All right. Do you have a place, like either of you, like on your wall, ready to go for the other person's
Oh, I
item?
do. I know exactly where it'll go.
Over your bed?
Yes, over the bed, on the ceiling.
All right. So here we're going to start off, and
I'm gonna creep to that.
we will start. You know what? How about we rock, paper, scissors for who gets to go first? How does that
High
sound?
tech.
All right. And it's 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Yep.
You shoot on 4, best 2 out of 3. And since I can't really see it, I'm going to need Scott to officiate here from the front as we're all trying to finagle our
Okay,
chairs.
ready?
Are you guys ready?
Mm-hmm. All right. 1, 2, 3.
He didn't fucking
He
listen.
didn't follow directions.
1, 2, 3,
Quadro.
shoot.
Neither of them did, however. They both landed on 3. Therefore, paper covers rock. Buzz goes first.
Okay. And Scott wasn't paying attention either because I said best 2 out of 3.
Yeah, but come on, we're really dragging.
Yeah, really,
out.
this is going to be forever
Yeah,
and a
okay.
day. So.
Well, if you paid attention to the fucking instructions, it wouldn't be that big of an issue.
if you keep
right, where we at?
fucking instructions.
Buzzley going first here?
Yeah.
All right, the category for this first few questions for each of you is who sings the main melody? The song for Mr. Buzzley Adams, Eleanor Rigby.
That's Paul.
He guesses Paul McCartney. Paul McCartney is correct. 1 point for Buzzley Adams. Mr. Glenn Garza.
Now, Glenn, I know that Buzz is a terrifying figure and often smells bad, but you need to lean
gotta
into
do
it.
it, yeah.
We can't
Yeah,
see
you're
it.
leaning out of the shot.
There.
Some people are right-handed. I'm a left-leaner.
Hug each other.
All right, Glenn Garza.
Make
Who
out now.
sings the main melody, Come Together?
That is John.
You got John Lennon is correct, ladies and gentlemen. We are tied up at 1 apiece.
What's the delay?
Yeah, I like how he's adding drama.
Yeah.
He's adding drama to the buzz.
You guys don't, they do that? They used to do that in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire all the
Brandon
time.
That's true, but there
But
was usually
everybody
music
knows it's John.
to build it.
Brandon gets to make rules and ring a bell. This is a big day for him, y'all.
Oh
Goddamn
my
right.
gosh.
All right. Buzz, your next song,
Yeah.
with a little help from my friends. Who sings the main melody?
Ringo.
Ringo Starr is correct. There, I didn't pause for you, you dick.
What? What's that?
Huh?
Moving on.
All right. Glenn, your next question. Here Comes the Sun. Who sings the main melody?
That would be George.
George Harrison is correct, ladies and gentlemen. You guys have gone perfect in the Who
Thank you.
Sings the Main Melody. We will be moving on now to Name That Song based on the lyrics. Buzzley Adams, are you ready?
Yep.
Well, she was just 17.
I saw her
You know
standing
what
there.
I mean.
I saw her standing there.
Yes, you did, and you get the point.
Yes, you did.
Wow, I think you have misjudged the difficulty level that we're up for. in this
I do find it interesting that I was already complaining about the trivia questions. When we sat in our meeting, this is Buzz's response to trivia questions that he doesn't know. Well, that's a stupid fucking question. That is literally his response.
but-
If he doesn't know, you know what? At this point, just give Glenn the fucking record.
No, in fairness, you were using a Beatles trivia question. They were like, in the 1978 reissue of
No. There were some very basic, simple
Yeah,
questions
they all suck.
that just simply because Buzz didn't know them.
Okay,
made
Brandon's
them
going
bad
off
trivia
because
questions.
this is capping off a week of a lot of stuff.
All right, Double G.
What's happening?
Name the song based on these lyrics. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here come old flat top. He come grooving up slowly.
Come together.
Come together is correct.
I'd like to point out that Bianca was adding the point before you rang the bell
I
because
was,
that's
I
how
was.
easy these questions are.
All right, next question.
The level of these questions are like, name 2 of the Beatles.
Do you want me to go get the other questions?
Could we? Let's do that.
Go get the
No,
go,
no, go
no.
through these.
In all honesty, go get the Trivial Pursuit questions.
No, I don't like
because
those. I don't like those at all.
where he's gonna complain. Well, it's a stupid fucking question. Jesus Christ!
No, it's not stupid. It's just easy. No, keep go these.
No,
I-
it's perfectly okay if you're saying the questions are easy.
They're-
But the only problem is the second they start to get hard, you're gonna throw a fit.
This is heated.
Yeah, I'd rather stay with
So
the easy ones.
quickly.
Go ahead.
No bullshit.
It's too late now, I think.
Hell no. At this point,
Here
Thanks.
come old flat top. No. We'll stick with this.
nope.
Oh, no, it's on
No,
now.
these suck.
We're going
You
straight
know
to
what?
Trivial
These,
Pursuit.
these
dude.
are
Hey,
so.
may I point out that he's the one that complained and sent for the box. I did not.
Yeah, Glenn
Yeah.
continues to
That's
get
just
these
hanging out.
questions. Buzz gets Trivial Pursuit.
No, come on. Just keep with the questions. You have it. This sounds like a BuzzFeed quiz.
I literally told you it was.
Yeah, it's not wrong.
All right,
Are
Glenn.
we gonna figure out which Beatle we are?
You know that was one of the things that popped up.
Which Beatle are you?
Okay, Glenn, here's your first question. What was the only song written by George Harrison to be released as a single?
Something.
Something is correct.
Wow, good. I think I might have said Taxman.
Well,
I've gotten that one.
Scott, why don't you hand me a Trivial Pursuit
No,
question?
no,
then?
go with the.
No,
come
you
on.
at this point can go
No,
fuck yourself.
you know what? No, because these are just so weird and random, and a
Scott,
lot
you
of
don't
them
even
have
read
to do
them.
with-
You don't even preview it. Just hand me the card.
Okay.
I'm being dead serious at this point. If you want to be a cranky old
I
bitch.
don't. I want you to stick with the questions you already had lined up. Those
Okay,
are
here we
fine.
go. What song from Magical Mystery Tour was the B-side to Hello Goodbye?
I don't know. I didn't go out and buy the 45.
Wrong! Buzz
Can I
loses.
steal
Next
on
question.
No.
Oh, did you want to answer?
Can I steal on that
No.
one?
What
Do
was
you
the
know?
question?
Wait, do
Here,
you know?
I'll take a guess at it. Go
Okay,
ahead.
hold on. What song from Magical Mystery Tour was the B-side to Hello Goodbye?
Come on, you should actually know this.
Yes, I say no. Baby, you're a rich man.
Steal Glenn?
May have opened my mouth a little soon on that one.
See,
What was the song again? Was
What song from Magical Mystery Tour was the B-side to Hello Goodbye?
I
Blue
we
Jay
can work it
Ray.
out.
I am the walrus.
I
am the
walrus.
This is what I'm
Okay.
doing. These questions are about the 45s.
Glenn, next question for you. What year did John say the Beatles were more popular than Jesus?
66.
66 is correct. Double G takes a 2-point
Okay,
lead.
it's no fair that
Scott,
you know.
next question
I'm
from Trivial
out.
Pursuit.
Done.
No.
That's it.
Don't.
We're done. You can't give me hard ones.
Wait, in what format were the Magical Mystery Tour film songs originally released in the UK?
Who the fuck cares?
Yeah, see, this is what you do. You complain when the questions get difficult. And you complain when the questions are easy.
Come on, start over again. Do it right.
No,
Start over.
this was the quiz.
What
You
are you
complain, you lose.
This is
Oh, you
the
lost
best
it. Oh, no.
AfterBuzz ever.
Come on, don't change the. That's not fair. Give me a real question.
That's a pretty real question.
What song leads off the Magical Mystery Tour album?
Hello, goodbye.
No, I'm sorry, the song is Magical Mystery Tour! Ladies and gentlemen! Are you going to complain about that one too?
Yeah, because you're giving Glenn ones from BuzzFeed.
Are you?
and
This was literally what song starts the album.
I didn't
Are you
think it
trying
was
to tell me that's not a valid trivia question?
whatever.
Nico?
No, I'm not saying
No,
shit. I'm not saying shit.
Alright, Glenn, which song was not musically referenced in All You Need Is Love?
Well, that.
Wait,
No,
what?
that's a multiple choice
Which
question.
song was not mentioned?
No.
All of them.
Smells like
All of them
Teen
except
Yeah,
Spirit.
now we're getting into multiple choice questions.
Right.
Bohemian
Alright,
Rhapsody.
here you go. Where was the last
Sweet Home Alabama.
Where was the last Beatles stadium concert performed? As in what city?
Is this mine?
Nope, it's Glenn.
The last stadium concert?
Yeah, where was the last Beatles stadium concert performed?
I'm getting stadium and city mixed up. So I'm going to say both. Half of this answer should be correct. Was it Candlestick Park in, I think it's Frisco?
San Francisco.
San Francisco, ladies and gentlemen, is correct.
Nice.
All right,
That's the
Buzzley.
extent of my sports trivia knowledge as well.
Who drew the cover art for the album Revolver?
Klaus Vormann.
Klaus Borman is correct.
Woohoo!
And we'll do a few more here. Glenn, what is the only Beatles single in which they don't play any instruments?
They, the band, obviously, the four individual Beatles. Eleanor Rigby?
I believe he's right.
Eleanor
Wow.
Rigby is correct.
Dang.
All right, Buzzley, you got to get this one right, otherwise the game is over. It's because I said so. Who never performed? Wait, hold on. Let me get a good one here.
This is the best.
You're kidding.
Which
I
song?
like the integrity of this game.
I think you were the one that knocked the integrity of the game when you complained on either side.
Yeah, they shouldn't be too hard. They shouldn't be too easy.
All right,
How hard
I-
is that?
Give me this.
No,
give
no,
me,
that's
it's
mine.
involving that fucking question, you dipshit. Fuck. On the cover of Abbey Road,
Can I sit in on these all the time?
what order are the Beatles walking from left to right?
Okay, can I do them from right to left because it's like
Nope.
who's in the lead? All right, so it's first it's John, then it's Ringo, then it's Paul, then it's George. So it's George, Paul, Ringo, John.
Nice.
Good job.
Nice.
You may have your album back, sir.
Thank you.
Well done.
All right, Glenn. What is the last song recorded collectively by all four Beatles?
The End?
The End is correct, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow!
All right, Buzzley, you got to get this one right. What was Paul McCartney's working title for Yesterday?
Scrambled eggs.
Scrambled Eggs is correct.
Wow.
And on that note, I'm almost out of questions. And what do we have here? We have a
We're
score
at
of
6
8
to 8.
to 6.
No, but that's fucked
which
up. That's
gives
wrong.
the game to Glenn Buzz. So, ladies and gentlemen, Buzz Adams, please hand over your album
No, I'm
to
not.
Glenn.
I'm not handing over shit
Why not?
because
You
I don't
lost
even
fair and
know.
square.
That's funny.
Scott, there's no way that's legitimate.
I
What?
didn't say it was legitimate, I just said it was funny.
Yeah, I'm not doing
This
it.
is Brandon's show.
Hand over the damn thing. You signed the waivers. You agreed.
It's under protest.
Under protest of what?
You started asking me weird questions.
Here, give me some more. Give me some more of
Yeah,
those
give me
Trivial
some more.
Pursuit ones. See, this is how awkward it got when we were trying to do this in the building.
Because
I don't really
Because-
think what's the opening
Oh,
track
wait.
of a Magical
Hold on.
Mystery Tour was that
From-
awkward of a question.
Right.
From the chat. Wait, hold on, I lost it. Never mind. Oh, from the chat. Martha Carrasco
Oh,
says
no.
Bianca is so cute. Your family is watching.
who is Martha Carrasco?
My mom. Hi, Mom.
Max Power says, "Give it up, bitch boy." I'm talking about. 915 Mother Trucker says Nico does look like a smelly bastard.
Oh my God. Oh no.
Has anybody said that before?
No, I don't know.
I mean, what is that?
No,
It's
well,
like
the only
he's a-
reference is that Nico kind of funks up the costumes that we loan
Oh,
him.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And he sweats like a pig. Okay.
Maybe the bonus question should have been which morning show member will get slammed first.
Yeah.
Can I? You know what?
Oh.
For extra points, can I? Since I have the album here, give a rundown of why people thought this album was proof that Paul McCartney had died in a car crash, like in 1966.
You don't get any points, but
And
go
go-
ahead.
Okay.
Do the whole thing.
So there had been some
He's
other
there.
references in previous albums that Paul McCartney was dead and that they were sending a look-alike out to pose as Paul McCartney. And people really believed it and they got into it. So when Abbey Road came out, there was a lot of evidence. They said, well, they're just admitting it on the album cover. So, is this a good shot here?
Move up a little bit. No, up, not forward. Fuck.
Okay, so
Let's not listen to Brandon Day.
Jesus Christ.
all right. So the first
Every
thing
day
they
is that day.
say is that they're in the order of a funeral, with John, all in white, is an angel. Ringo is the minister. He's wearing black. Paul is the corpse because he doesn't have shoes on. The rest of them all have shoes. And it said that, I don't know if this is true, that they don't bury corpses with shoes. It sounds like bullshit. Also, Paul has a cigarette in his hand, which is supposed to be an indicator that he died. Okay, then you got George next in line, and George is dressed in jeans and a shirt and a work shirt. He's supposed to be the Undertaker. Also, Paul is out of step. Everybody else is leading with their right leg. No, everybody else is leading with their left leg, and Paul is leading with their right leg. That's another thing that says that it signified that Paul was dead. You don't like this?
No, that's actually, I thought that was interesting.
Also, if you were able to look really close, the Volkswagen back here,
Is it a hearse?
no, it's a Volkswagen. And the license plate, you really have to zoom in. The license plate says...
Look at the Volkswagen. Is it a hearse? No, it's a Volkswagen.
The license plate says 28 if. And that's supposed to mean Paul would have been 28 if he hadn't died
If he had a
in a car
Volkswagen.
accident.
What are y'all talking about conspiracy?
There's another way to look at it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Bianca
Yeah.
brings up a really good
Weren't you
point. Say
just
that
talking?
again.
Weren't you just talking about how much?
I
you
didn't say I
hate
believe it, I just said
conspiracies?
this is people got into it.
There's also Buzz is right. There's just two ways to tell the story. The other version is John is the minister, Ringo's the Undertaker, Paul being the corpse, and George is the gravedigger. That's why he's dressed a little more casually.
Okay, maybe that's the way I actually heard it. I don't remember.
Meanwhile, in the chat, everyone is talking about how Daniel thinks it's interesting that Glenn is shorter in person than he thought. And 3 people in a row said Bianca is cute, and they requested a close-up of her.
And Green Eye
That's
Ghost
probably
just said,
the best idea at this
just
point.
said Buzz, a.k.a. Alex Jones, reveals Beatles conspiracy. I'm a man!
Alex Adams? No, Buzz Jones.
All right, here, I got a question for you guys. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Do we want to just chime in, or do you want me to give this
Just
one?
chime in, whoever thinks they can answer.
Okay, what song opens the album The Beatles at the Hollywood Bowl?
I got it.
Oh!
Twist and shout.
Twist and Shout is correct, ladies and gentlemen.
Am I
Buzz.
still tallying these points?
No.
Yeah, tally them up. What song closes the album The Beatles at the Hollywood Bowl?
I feel fine.
Take away a point. Mike, take one off the Buzz.
Is that
No.
No, I'm kidding.
It's like, no.
Any guess, Glenn?
I'm going to put a point on it, I'll guess for fun.
That's fine. He didn't lose a point either. We just I like watching him turn red.
Dizzy Miss Lizzie.
No, Long Tall Sally.
Ooh.
Long Tall Sally, ladies and
Kind
gentlemen.
of close.
We have a
Yeah,
score
similar.
of 9-6. I think at this point it's a runaway. Ladies and gentlemen, Glenn Garza, your biggest Beatles fan in the building. Buzz, would you please present Glenn with his prize?
I don't know your math adds up.
Why?
You went off the prepared questions and just started throwing random questions at me.
Mm-hmm. Glenn got a few of them right.
Yeah, you got a few of them wrong too.
You got more wrong. That means he wins. Just throwing it out there.
Give me a couple more.
Fuck, this thing's gonna go till noon.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
this
do
one-
have a show in progress
Okay,
right
wait. All right, now I'm kind of into this now. So, all right, we'll keep going. But
I'm
if
glad
can't-
you weren't into the show you
But
were
if-
producing up until this
If
point.
you can't answer it and I can, you lose a point.
Ooh, I like that.
Ah, a spoiler.
Because I'm all over this shit.
All right. Oh man.
It's really heating up in here today.
Okay, here we go.
Gonna get all beat.
This one's specifically for Buzz. If he gets it right, I'll give him a point. If he gets it wrong and Scott can get it right, Buzz gets a point taken away.
What kind of game show
What
makes up
color?
the rules halfway through?
It's the kind when the contestants piss and moan the whole fucking time.
Ones that are aired on YouTube?
Yeah. What color is Paul's uniform on the Sergeant Pepper cover?
Paul's like a royal blue.
Blue is
Well
correct.
done.
There you go.
I get a point.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you
Got
did.
it. It's on there.
Let me find another good one here.
It was actually a good question.
It's because he fucking got it right. That's the only reason he says it's a good question.
So convenient.
What was the first? This one's for again. This one's just for Buzz because he's got to catch up to you at this point, Glenn. So Buzz, if you get this right, you get a point.
We
if
are
you get
being
it
a little
wrong,
loose with the rules here.
and Scott, it went loose when he started complaining about the questions because
No,
that's
no, no,
all
no.
he's ever
You
done.
have
I'm just
to
being
admit
funny.
they were a little easy. We were getting them all of them right. I just wanted to point that out.
Would you rather get him right or wrong? Because
Right.
all you did,
Right. I want to get them right.
because all you did earlier in the week was complain about how you're getting them all wrong.
I love it when mommy and daddy fight.
I know.
You're the reason Daddy drinks.
Oh my god.
All right, Buzz. What was the first Beatles album released in North America?
Meet the Beatles? No,
Scott.
Was it Beat the Beatles?
Scott, you got to steal.
It might have been.
I don't have that one. That was my guess. Was
The Beatles Live?
Beatlemania with the
Oh.
Beatles.
Well, there you go.
Capital of Canada issued the LP
Yeah.
December 2nd, 1963.
That's where it got twisted. Was Canada.
Yeah.
You were thinking. I was thinking America too.
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
would have gone Meet the Beatles, but
Okay, this one's again for you, Buzzley. You ready?
Yeah.
What was the first Beatles single to credit an outside musician on the label?
The first single to credit an outside musician on the label of the 45?
Again, I will repeat exactly what's on the card because I didn't write the question.
But
What
yes.
was the first Beatles single to credit an outside musician on the label?
Well, was it a Tony Sheridan album that the Beatles performed on, or was it credited?
Scott,
to-
you want to steal at this point?
I can't steal.
Glenn's got an answer.
Get Back?
Ladies and gentlemen, go! Double G, a point.
And was it Billy Preston?
Billy Preston.
Yep. Okay, Buzz again. Here we go.
Yeah.
What was the first Beatles single released in the United States?
I Want to Hold Your Hand.
Scott?
It was not I Want to Hold Your Hand.
I know that now.
Do you have a guess, Glenn?
Gonna go with... Shit. I'm gonna go with Please Please Me, but that's not right.
If I had enough,
Please, that is correct! I'm going to take a point away from Buzz.
Ooh, I'm so sorry.
All right, at this point, he is too far behind, and Buzz loses
No.
the ultimate Beatles fan contest for today. Please present Double G with his prize.
I'll give it to him after the show's over because I want to put it back in its Mylar.
Nice.
All right, does anybody have anything else before we wrap up this special edition of the After Buzz?
You
I would
leave
like
the
to thank
record in,
Nico
right?
and Bianca for joining us today. You guys want to plug what you're doing tonight?
Yeah, come out to the comic strip tonight at 7:30. We are having the El Paso's Funniest Comedy Challenge. I will be your host. Nico's one of your contestants. Come out and hang out.
And we're challenged.
And we're challenged. Oh no.
And first
In a
prize
number of
is
ways.
$300.
First prize is 300, and then second prize gets 150.
And you've done it 3 years, Nico?
Bragging.
I've done it 3
What's the
years.
highest you've placed?
Third, almost every year. Every year.
Consistently bronze.
Yeah.
There we go.
So from now on, can we introduce you as El Paso's third funniest comic?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, you could.
You should take that.
All right, well then on that note, we will wrap up this edition of the After Buzz. Thank you to Nico and Bianca for coming in. Thank you to Glenn for coming in. Buzz, you can go fuck yourself. Scott, thank you for running everything.
Thank
as
you.
always.
Thank you, Buzz.
And
Buzz.
we'll see you guys next week.
Thank you
And
for
we'll get
the record.
pictures of Glenn with that hanging on his wall. We'll post it up on Facebook.
In like a bathrobe.